Hope y'all can hear me. Okay, let me turn this down some. Hopefully y'all can hear me. And this isn't like OD loud. Well, I'm about to stream. I mean, I'll go over there. No. Oh, I know what to do. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me better now. I don't know. I'm so bad at doing stuff last minute, but I always do everything last minute.
Yeah, water.
Well, we only serve paying customers, so you'll have to order more than water. If you're broke, go somewhere else.
Dumplings. Is it a deal?
Huh?
I'll take care of this guy.
Oh, that sounds better, I think. That should be way better. Looks like the audio thing is. Oh, that sounds better, I think. Yeah, I gotta turn this down. That should be way better. Audio thing is. Just trying to get the audio right. Hopefully I have a good balance between audio and my audio and the desktop audio right now, y'all. Hope that's not too loud. But anyway, back to this animation. But shout out to my viewers right now, everybody that came by and shit. I'm just working on Pokemon Black Part 2 still. And there is Matty Buritto.
Hey,
Hey, what up, what up?
what's going on, man?
Shit, man, same old, just working on this project
Yeah.
still.
No, I feel you. Hang on, let me see here, cause my Skype's been like really like super lame lately. So like, if I accidentally if I disconnect spontaneously, like I apologize in advance.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Yeah, mine, it just said it couldn't connect to the I think it can't connect to my camera because I'm using my camera on my stream. So I'm not
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, how's your day been so far, dude?
Not bad. Woke up, worked a bit, and then I had to help around the house with some things, and just back to working. My stepsister and her boyfriend are supposed to like drive up for the weekend, like soon, but they're not here yet.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'll know they're here if like vapid like dog barking starts being heard in the background.
Like your dogs or like they're
Yeah,
like
well, yeah, my dog and then her dog are inevitably going to be like having a ball.
Oh yeah. I'm guessing that's like enjoyed company because I don't know. Sometimes you have family that's like you're like they're coming over, fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm almost cool with everybody. I think they feel that way about me though. Whenever I go to people's houses, it's like, oh, Matt's coming. Jeez, better get the blast shields or like don't ask him what he does for a living because he'll get defensive. Ha ha ha.
Oh man, sometimes I feel the same way though. It's like it's not even what we're doing is bad. It's just like I don't know. I think it's just like
It's hard to
it's
explain.
yeah, and it's so different that people are like when people like judge you kind of like that's how I feel. But yeah, I'm the same way.
No, dude, I totally resonate with that.
And it's like it's not like we're not even doing anything wrong or bad. It's just I don't even know. It's definitely an area of
Right?
weakness
Yeah,
to me.
but it's almost like yeah, I know. It's funny because like
It's
I'll be in conversations and like they'll be like, wow, I would have felt less. They probably would have reacted like less weird if I had just told them like something like something else like, oh yeah, I'm a drug addict. That would like that would have been a more like that would have elicited a more like normal response from them than.
I think it's I don't know what it is, but I feel like it's like a fear of rejection or something. And it's like because like some people I show my stuff to and tell them I animate and stuff or just whatever, and they're just like, and this is my family and like some of my close family, and they're just like, I don't know, they just kind of look like they either don't care or like it just doesn't like. I don't know. It's like it doesn't surprise them or something. Like it's just not. And then I show like my girlfriend's family and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you're really talented," blah blah blah. But it's like I don't know. Sometimes like the closest people to you look at your stuff differently just because they known you that your whole life and stuff. It's like they look at you different.
Yeah, that I think that's true. But it's like yeah, like you'll get that response like they'll be like, oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Like, wait, and then suddenly you're whole like internally just questioning like everything you've done.
Yeah, you're like so.
Point.
They're like maybe they don't care. Maybe they just don't care, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can't it's like you can't expect your stuff to like wow everybody. Not everybody's gonna care and stuff, but yeah, sometimes
absolutely.
It's like now when I'm around my family, I don't even like talk about my work really unless they ask, and they don't really ask, so it's just like whatever. It's like I'm still proud of it or whatever, but I don't know. It's definitely a weird subject.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep everything like just like not to talk about me.
Yeah.
Just always like and like, oh yeah, so what are you guys doing? Oh really? Like You got another promotion? What's that like? What's what's going on at your office?
Right. Yeah, I just try not to focus on it because I think it's really just like about being humble and just not even worrying about it because it doesn't really matter, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'd be doing the same
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, you're right. I definitely got to catch myself whenever, like, I get that uncomfortable like vibe, and just realize, yeah, what you just said, where it's like, you know, we're not doing something that requires us to like constantly talk about it.
Yeah.
I guess with other people, like,
Right.
and if like if you feel pressured to, you shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I've been working on this 20-second scene of me, like my battle against gym leader Lenora, for like
I was gonna say, man, I like what you're doing there.
all week, dude. On this 20-second scene. But the thing is, I've been doing a lot of frame by frames, like more animating on threes. And like, remember I told you, like,
Yeah, yeah.
for example, like you said you animated the Lucina wins thing on ones, which is fucking insane. Just let me say that first because that's hella work. But anyway, you know how
Well,
when
yeah.
when you animate on ones or twos or threes, you just get that fast and that more fluid movement. And this, like, I wanted to challenge myself. So yeah, I did it. And like, I got like two little clips in this 20 seconds. That's like really fluid.
Oh, sweet, man.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
super
it's like
hyped about it.
you got a naked chick on your screen there, so I'm just like I approve immediately.
Oh, I didn't even know I was sharing my shit. Yeah, that's Jim Lee Lenora.
Yeah, no, I'm watching your live stream right now. I found it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to draw like she's saying like my character's like I didn't know there were other black people in this region and she's like, "Hey, I have you know I'm not black. I'm just really tan." And then it's going to be her like on the beach on the fucking towel tanning and I got to like put tan lines cuz that would be hilarious.
Yeah, no, I like that. It's because I mean, there's something to be said about how there's like everybody in like all these Pokemon games are so like creamy and white like half the time, and like there's maybe like what, yeah, there'll be one tan guy or lady,
Right?
and it's like, well, if that's the closest we'll get to you know, like a black dude or a black chick,
Yeah.
so.
I think in this version it literally
Good job,
this was the first one. Black and White was the first one where they actually put black people in it. I think.
Japan.
Like she actually is black. Like the character's black. But I don't know. I just made a joke because you know whatever. But it's funny.
Yeah.
And like the guy. All right. So the gym they're in, the Crane City gym. It's like a gym and a museum. There's a museum in front of the gym. So
Oh, okay.
so yeah, there's like this guy Halls, and one of my buddies came in town last Sunday or last Saturday, and like he's one of my old like rap artist buddies or whatever. But he's
Oh,
really
cool.
he's always wanted to be in a cartoon and do lines and stuff. So you know when he
Nice.
came in town, I just wrote some lines up real quick for that part. And he did it, and I animated it. Remember, told you I did 40 seconds over the weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like I animated that part, and oh my god, like that part and this part right now I'm working on with Jim Little Lenora. Those are like
Okay.
these are the best animated parts in my whole like that I've ever done. Like they're the most
Hey,
well.
man. No, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like really excited about it. I was checking out your stuff on your stream last night too. It looked really good, dude. I don't know if I got to tell you, but bro, and like you draw so fast. I don't think I'm able to. I don't think I'm ever able to hit that speed limit on this tablet. But once I get my Cintiq on Tuesday, I'll probably be able to speed up. Marvin draws really fast too, and he uses the little tablet like me. He draws fast like you. So.
Yeah, I mean Marvin, like, I mean, I always every time I visit his channel, it's like he has like a new video up like every 20 minutes. It's
right.
Dude's crazy.
Hell yeah.
Like, dang, I could come up with ideas and like draw them out like this fast.
Yeah, he makes a lot of. He streams a lot too and stuff.
Yeah,
but he's doing
what you're supposed to do. Like, you gotta.
Yeah,
he's got the ideal schedule, I guess.
I've been getting through the week fucking animating and watching the guy that does PewDiePie streams. I mean, not his the guy that does PewDiePie's animations. He
Oh.
Jay, yeah, like he streams on
Huh.
Twitch like every day of the like he streamed like 4 days this week, and he's the one that really like inspired me to animate, you know, more fluidly because like that's what he was working on. And then I was just like he was
wow.
he made a statement about like challenging yourself every scene. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to do, you know, that looks really cool. I want to do like more fluid stuff. And he said, one thing he said though, he's like, once you start, it's like crack. Like you're not gonna want to stop. So,
right.
And I kind of feel him on it because I don't know, it's beautiful. Like to see animation when you really like break it down traditionally and do it that frame by frame, like I don't know, it just looks so much more intriguing.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I think like just to drive that home, it's like once you do start, it's like there's so many like avenues for you to experiment with that it's like all the tools are like right there, and like thankfully it's like you know, if you're ever in a position where you don't know something, there's just such a huge like community around it already that, you know, if you want to look something up, there chances are someone's already done like a little tutorial on it, or
exactly.
like with talking with you and Marvin, I've already learned like so many little like new tricks that make the process so much more streamlined and enjoyable.
Hell yeah.
But I think like that comes from you're doing something you want to do, like you're not
exactly
grounded into like a, you know, doing an animation on behalf of, because someone's like it just exclusively just, you know, because it's just for work. Like you're doing it because you're working on something you love.
Yeah, and it is a lot of work to like, because you know, you like for the little part I did, they were about 16 frames each because I did it on 3s, so that saves a lot of time. But like that's a lot of frames to just, you know, be trying trying to get that clean line work. That's a lot of frames, like, but it's totally worth it. Like in the end, I gotta do that a lot more. I'm gonna do that way more. Just on certain parts though, like battles and stuff, and I've been like watching like a lot of Ego Raptor too, and just like I got this reference sheet of faces of like, you know, like the really crazy faces he does and stuff. I don't even know if they're I don't even know if they're really from him, but I found this big sheet and it's like 50 of them for reference, and like I've been using some of those and doing a lot of crazy shit.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, like sometimes if I'm like if I want to try to draw like a crazy face, I'll look up Ego Raptor cartoons or like Oni NG cartoons, because those guys like
exactly.
There's I don't know, they could make a living just being like facial so like crazy and like awesome.
Exactly. It's like that's the type of faces we need to be making. You can learn so much just from looking at their stuff. And it's crazy. If you look at Ego Raptor's old stuff, like he really, really, really progressed. Like his animation like progressed so much. Like his old stuff looks like my Sonic cartoon. The little Sonic shit I did when I didn't know what, like barely had Flash for like 1 week. Like that's how his beginning stuff looks. But it was so humbling and like inspiring, because I'm like, damn, look where he started, you know. So it's just
even the guy who did like the Ed Gould, who created like Ed's World, like the first episodes of that were very like the thing, everything was really just minimalist and basic, and then you look what it became, and it's like now it's like I think it ended actually, but recently, but like the show basically became, it's like, in my opinion, like TV levels of animation, and I mean, just like everything starts from like somewhere.
Exactly. I was watching I had some friends over yesterday. I was watching fucking Gen 1 Pokemon. Like just going back, because like I was watching X and Y at first, and I was like, me and my friend, we were like smoking and watching it, and we were just like, yo, like the way the backgrounds look and the line work on X and Y is so good. and I was just like, I gotta go back and see the original Pokemon real quick, and like it's so different. The backgrounds are like terrible. They're not terrible, but like compared to how they are now, oh my god, they got so much better.
Oh yeah, I mean
it's
that show is like how
but it's
is it like
still
what over? It's over like 15, 18. I'm not doing the math right, but it's really that show's
yeah,
old now.
it
Like
is. But it's still like honestly, if you went back and well, for me personally, if you go back and watch it, like it's still beautiful. It's still a beautiful anime.
oh
Like, it's
yeah,
still
like
a
it's still a
beautiful
great
show. Like
it's a well made well animated show, and like it has that that 90s like anime aesthetic to it.
hell yeah, I just had 6 viewers for. Oh wait, what did it say? Somebody said, "Oh, Green Lantern said, Matty Burrito, will you ever advertise Pokemon Blacker on your channel?" I don't think he. I mean, I don't really know how he could. Uh,
I mean, Tenacious is doing a voice for me in the very
yeah,
near future.
yeah. So there's a little secret that you guys know now. We're actually doing
You'll
like
find
little.
out. We don't announce things like that we want to plan as a surprise.
Yeah, but yeah, coming soon, guys. You're gonna see some really awesome stuff.
Bringing we've made it our mission to make a Poke YouTubing less. I was gonna say
Less rare, more.
I was gonna say cancerous, but maybe toxic's a better word, or like actually no, like, I don't know. I was gonna say like we're bringing it back, but people have been making Pokemon cartoons for like forever. Like what we're doing isn't anything original
Yeah, bro.
in the grand spectrum of things. Like I think Pokemon might be the most it's I swear it's always something from Nintendo. It's like Pokemon and Mario are like probably the two most parodied video games that you see animators do.
Right.
But actually, I've seen a lot of Kirby stuff too. Kirby's really big.
Yeah, but honestly, dude, right now, to be honest, you're like the king of Pokemon parodies right now. I mean, legit, like,
I don't know. I appreciate that, but nah, I really don't think that I am. I think there's so many more funnier ones out there. Like, have you ever watched this guy's been around for a while, but I just discovered his stuff recently. War Dog, the animator.
War Dog. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look him up.
He did one. It's like Pokemon: The Final Battle or something. I don't know, but like Oni's in it, and it's so like. It's so random and.
Well, then why didn't you say how do you know her?
I don't,
Oh wait,
I don't
he's
know.
in it. He's in it.
Yeah, he voices Misty, but it's dude, like if you watch it, it's so ridiculous, and I laugh like every time. It's so I can't even describe it. Just look up any like War Dog Pokemon animation.
I'm gonna have to look that shit up. Hold up. War Dog. Oh wait, let me go on YouTube. Duh.
Let's see if I can find it. I can link it to you if you can't.
Oh.
Because it's like the newest one I think that he did. Like
Oh, I'm subscribed to them. Oh yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen his stuff. Yep. Yeah, that guy's funny.
He's got the definitely that like that. I don't know why, but like I always associate that stuff with like just I guess just from what I watched as a kid. It's like this is so Newgrounds. I love it. It's got that Newgrounds like aesthetic,
Mm-hmm.
and that Newgrounds I don't know that style of comedy where it's like it's random but.
5 or 6 minutes don't like it.
Yeah, I feel like I wonder if Newground like. Do you feel like people really still post their like? I know people still post on Newgrounds, but like, do you feel like it still helps people? You know?
I think people still go to Newgrounds for the community. I mean, granted, like I don't know at all because like I doesn't became a member there when it was in its prime and stuff, and I never really got all that involved in like the community, so I can't really speak for anything, but when I got to meet some of the like people from there, like it was it seems very much like everyone still goes on there, but it's not as active as
Yeah.
it used to be.
Yeah,
Sure.
I go up there for voice actors and actually successfully get a lot of them from there. That's
Yeah,
one
like I think
place.
that's what. Yeah, people still go there. Yeah, for like the forums, and it's still like a great way to get in touch with other artists.
Yeah. I've used Amino too. I just got like the girl that did the Gym Leader Lenora voice. I got her from the Amino voice actor app, and like she's really good. I got a couple
Oh, I
really
didn't even
good.
know Amino had that.
Yeah, I need to get the guy. I need to like. There's this guy named like Brent Allen, voice actor. Shout out to him. He
Brent Allen.
yeah, he voiced Getsus in part one. I need to get in contact with him. I tweeted him, but I don't know if he saw it. But I need to. I'm gonna try to get back in contact with him. But I know that guy actually. I don't even know how I ended up like actually successfully getting lines from him because he's like he lives in L.A. and shit. And I think he does it seriously, and he just did it for me for free. So like I don't know.
Awesome.
I just got really lucky. But
Yeah.
I need him though, cause fuck, I need Getsus.
Yeah, well, I think I think like a lot of voice actors that are trying to pursue it like as a career. I think like I mean the best way to get your resume up to snuff is like doing a bunch of projects. I guess so.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, that's how I met my friend Chris, who's like trying to do it like seriously. He's even going to school for like audio engineering right now, and
hell yeah.
He's always asked me like, yeah, man, can I put like the videos that I did for you as down as like references? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And then
hell yeah.
Just like are you? Is that gonna be okay though? Because I kind of like wrote some like raunchy stuff for you to say. It's like that's not gonna hurt you, is it? Like.
Yeah, but look at look at the potential of the video. Like they probably look at that before they looked at the. Because everybody's about making money now anyway, so they're like, okay, you getting
I hope so. Like,
you making hits, so you making something that can sell. So that's what matters to most people.
Yeah, man, it's definitely like yeah, you're right because there's I don't know. I feel like that ties into how like it's so crazy how you think that or not you think, but you realize that like shows like the Game Grumps and like all of these like Let's Play channels that they use like really like perverse language, and it's like for the most part it's uncensored and unfiltered. And then it's like you'll look up what their parent studio that they're umbrellaed under, and it's like. Oh wait, these guys are like owned by Disney. Like
Game Grumps? What the fuck?
Yeah, because I think they're still owned by Maker Studios, and Maker Studios owns like well not owns but like they govern or like they sponsor the channels like all the big Let's Players like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and Game Grumps. It's like I think they're all part of Maker.
Oh, okay.
And then Maker's owned by Disney.
That's crazy. That's weird. Because Disney's more like picky about shit normally, right?
Yeah. Like that's why I was so surprised. It's like I mean they're up there. They're playing like they're playing like Honey Pop and like these other M-rated titles and with explicit content, and they're like cursing the whole way, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess they know what the kids are into, and that's kind of cool. Like,
yeah, it's just like what's entertainment, It's like you can't see that type of stuff on TV, really. I mean, you can a little, but it's like the internet. Everything's so free, so.
Yeah. So it was just like. I don't know. I feel like I'm probably like anyone who would ever listen to this is like, oh, you're such a noob. How could you not know this? Like, cause I live under a rock, but
Yeah, I'm reading.
It's just like yeah. Like I found it comforting to know like you can like it's weird. I don't even know if that's the message you should take away from it. It's like you can be unfiltered and raunchy, and Disney would still love you.
Fine with me. And you get to have your own channel and shit.
Yeah, as long as you're bringing them the money.
And they don't mean no harm. Like
they don't. Yeah, it's part of all of their comedy and stuff. Like, and
that's one thing I love about like the just like the art community and like the animator and like the game community, because it's so much better than a lot of communities that you could be in.
Yeah,
like people are so
feel
much
like it's almost like people. It's like this unspoken, but somehow like everybody like gets it. It's like you take the art at like face value, and even if like the author is like like ultra like you're able to tell if someone really like means it or not, like with like the comedy that they do, like sure, if they do something that you personally don't find funny, but then you're still able to look at the art objectively, and it's like not write them off as a person for like what they're doing, and you kind of like
I would rather see somebody do something like that in a cartoon and get how they're feeling out like that than like physically do some shit to somebody or something, you know what I'm saying? So like I feel like in that realm you're free to do whatever you want. Of course, there's lines, and like if you cross them, certain people are gonna flip out. But inevitably, you don't have to do. I mean, you can do whatever you want, honestly. Yeah.
Right. It's yeah. It's just like it's a what do you call it? Like it's a freedom of expression. It's it's a productive way to get or like just say things without what you say, like without actually like physically doing anything that may or may not like hurt or offend other people.
Yeah, some people just don't care. And like some people just do things like that just to like bring a buzz that way. Like they'll just make something super disturbing, and then it's a hit. It just becomes a hit. So you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, whatever, do whatever you want. But I don't know. There's certain lines I would never cross personally, but
Yeah, and I think for everybody, everyone's got like everyone's got their own thresholds.
Most people are just experimenting, though. I think more than anything, people are experimenting. Yeah. We're getting some comments here. Somebody said, when I was a kid. Oh wait, Green Lantern. When I was a kid, I watched this guy called SML, and he doesn't animate, but he does do Mario parodies with plushies. He has 1 million subs. Oh, that's cool. You said his name was what? SML? Mario parodies. SML. Oh, wow. Mario parodies with plushies. That's crazy.
Like, does he do like stop motion then? Like, are they
Green Lantern? You got to let us know, because that's crazy.
Oh, it's like Green Lantern, but it's like a green like Pikachu Libre.
Oh, I just noticed that.
I dig that.
What's up, Sebastian? Second on the stream. Matty Buritto, you are awesome. That's what Sebastian said. And Barty, what's up, Barty?
What's up?
What up, everybody that's stopping by the stream? Thank you for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? We're just chilling. I don't know, Matt. Are you working on anything right now? Or are you just hanging?
I'm working on more of the scene that I was working on last night.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I can't get this I'm trying to get this sequence down. I swear I don't know, dude. Do you struggle with this too? Because one thing I'm having like a super like hard time with is like maintaining the size proportions with like the Pokemons and all of their the humans.
Yeah, but I just try not to worry about it too much. But yeah, I'm sure I fucked that up. Like I fuck a lot of stuff up. Still, I'm still learning.
No, definitely. Like me too. And like I'll just notice like, wait, did I like remember to make like the Gardevoir like the same height as as like Tabitha or something, or like like I end up researching things that like why am I looking for this and like like trying to find out what the canonical like height of like every character is.
Good luck.
And then like I'll look up and it's impossible because I'll look up Gardevoir like size comparisons, and then like the minute I type it into Google, it just gives me like porn.
Wow. I'm sure my heights are all fucked up. I'm sure like Snivy is like tiny probably in one scene and like big in another scene. But I don't know. I guess when I see everything kind of put together more, then I'll probably notice. I'll figure.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta do what you're doing and watch the anime more because they frequently show every individual guy like next to another guy.
It's a great way to like if you're like trying to do an attack scene or something, like they do so many and it's so easy to reference from. Like
yeah,
I did that and I would watch your fight scenes and I was like, I mean, those were pretty similar too. So that helped me a lot with that. And then just seeing like characters from different angles, seeing Pokemon from different angles, that like is the best way to.
Oh yeah, no, I still have to look up like videos of a Sceptile because his head is so friggin' weird.
Oh yeah.
It's like how do you draw this?
My thing is like when I gotta draw a new character, like when I started drawing Gym Leader Lenora, I was just so low morale because like I was just like I don't know how to draw her and like I'm doing all this series frame by frame. But after I did like 10 frames, like think about it, you're drawing 10 pictures. So after I drew her 10 fucking times,
right. Yeah.
You start getting it. You just gotta push through that like first intimidation of it.
I mean, that's actually like I want to quote you on that because it's almost like you could that's the line to use whenever like I'm sure you've gotten this too. People like in your comment section will just be like where's Pokemon Black or I've been waiting a year. And it's like and you all if like your response is like, look man, I just did 10 frames. That means I have to draw this and I was like, or you start with like, dude, I do the animation frame by frame. I drew, insert character. I drew her 10. I drew 10 frames of her animation. That means I have to draw her 10 individual times.
Yeah, people don't understand though.
It's like,
I try every time I try to every time I try to explain that to people, they just look at me crazy. Like the average person. The average person. Some people understand, but the average person is like, what? So.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because like everyone I talk to in person or or anyone who I talk to on my pages, I mean, I guess it's just that's why they're there because they're the more like everyone in person. It's like it's more they're more understanding. But you go to like YouTube and stuff. I guess it's just we live in such an age where it's like everyone we're so used to instant gratification.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like like everyone's used to like all the majority of like the online audience out there. It's like all their content creators that they follow. It's like they post videos like 3 times a day.
Right.
So it's almost like in this day and age, it's unheard of to have any kind of like online channel that posts like every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, but it's like it just depends on like the outcome of what you're posting too. Like in your for you for example, when you post not that frequently, but every time you post, it's like magic. Like you're posting some great content, so I feel like on your end it's a little better for people to wait. I think it's just like a lot of kids don't understand, like, and a lot of kids and adults, whatever. Like people just don't understand the time it takes for stuff. But yeah, I get comments like that too, like. I've been getting a decent amount of like, where's Pokemon, make part 2 please, but not a lot of like really rude ones yet.
Yeah, you haven't gotten the you better post this in the next if you don't post this month, I'm unsubscribing to your channel.
Yeah, just fuck them. And you're like you just gotta take that shit as a blessing, man. Like your shit's trending right now. Like if people are like, dude, make part 2, make part 3, fucking. Make part 3, I'm gonna kill you. Like, I just try to think of that shit as a blessing because, like, people really want it,
I hope they like it when it comes out. I just because this is like I don't know. I'm the type of guy that puts like way too much like unnecessary pressure. And I gotta
Unnecessary
learn to
what?
stop doing that.
You say you put too much what? Can you
I
give
put
them to me?
like loads of like unnecessary pressure on myself. So like that's why like I can't even like because at this point I'm pretty sure that people just do it to troll, and like they don't even mean it anymore. It's just like they're doing it because, like you said, it's a thing. So
Yeah. I mean,
like
I think it's just like, especially since like your video is like a viral. Most of your videos are like viral, so people just comment to comment. Like, you know, I feel like it's just, you gotta think how many people are in the world, dude. Like, it's just, people are gonna say what the fuck ever. But I feel like it's good if you're getting, even if it's like, that's why like in some of my songs I'm like, I say I need all the love and I need all the hate, because you know that's just part of growing, because you're gonna get both, you know. So
yeah, I mean that's true. Yeah, you can't please everybody, and it's like it's almost like both of those things are kind of necessary if you want your stuff to grow. Like you can't just have one or the other.
yeah, exactly. It's gonna, like, I know most people that are growing, they just got to deal with that shit. What was better, Omega Rubier or Golder? Neither. They both were fucking amazing. I personally, which one do I like better? I don't know. I have to say I like the Golder series better just because it's done. And like I seen it in completion. You know what I'm saying? So like as a whole, I like it better. But I don't know. I might, when Omega Rubier part 3 comes out, I don't know. I might be like, this shit is, you know, better than all of it, or when the whole thing is done. I know, but the thing I like about Golder is it's so much, like, the animation is higher quality, the line work is higher quality, and I like the progression, like the fucking extreme progression that you made from one to the other. Like, that shit's insane.
Oh, thanks, man.
That's part of what like keeps me gives me drive, because you see over time that you get better over time. So you got to think ahead. Like, you got to think like, okay, I'm doing this now, but if I keep doing this every day or every other day or whatever for a year, you know, or whatever, how much progression can you make, you know? And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and I think like I don't know, in that case, and thanks, man. Like I'm really glad that you and other people like it, because it was definitely, I mean, yeah, it was a stressful time when I was churning those out.
Yeah, the Blacker Part 1, dude, like, I was just kind of getting the hang of Flash, and I was just like, that was my biggest project. That shit took me like 3 months, and I wasn't even, bro, the only, like, I had no, this is the most amazing part about the whole thing. I really had no, like, body to push me to keep going, you know what I'm saying? And it's like my first big project, just learning how to animate. I animated half of that with my mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody was pushing me. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we talk like every week and stuff, and we're like, oh yeah, like we talk to each other and stuff, and that helps. But just the fact that like I did that all on my own, like with no push. Like, my friend that plays Sharon's voice, Sharon, yeah, my friend
the rival, one of your friends, friendly rivals.
Exactly. Yeah, I would show him little clips here and there as I was going along, and he was really helping me, because he was like, dude, like, that looks really good. You know, I'm seeing your progression and shit. Like, keep going, bro.
No, dude.
And that's one person, and I'm talking like, I'll be in the crib for like 2 weeks straight, like not talking to nobody. See him like one day, because I'm working on this shit, and then I don't know, it just pushed me, and I finally got it done. It was like amazing feeling.
Yeah, man, it's so like it's so important to have, like, I mean, in general, like with anything that you're doing, it's so like you can't. It's I don't know, man. Like I guess we're as humans, it's true. And then when they say like you need like companionship, you need like friends to help motivate you, and
hell yeah, it's healthy. It's healthier than
because I can assure like anybody, like I would not have finished my videos if it weren't for the fact that at the time I was living with like my two good friends my roommates, and who helped me do so many of the voices, and like I mean, the friends from school, like we were all like classmates too, so you know, we would coast off the fact that we were studying like, you know, animation, and we were all like into like, you know, online cartoons and stuff. So that's like the kind of environment like I think you get like the best work done.
Yeah, true.
Like or one of the best environments to be in while you're working on stuff.
Hell yeah. It's always better when you got people to support you around you. It helps a lot. But yeah, man, I think this one is gonna do well. It kind of scares me though, cause like I want this to go so far, and it's like they people always are like, you know, part twos never do better than part ones. You know, part ones are always the best. But the way I feel, bro, like especially with this gonna be 10 minutes, like I really feel like this is gonna go further, and I got way better jokes and better animation in general.
Yeah, that's the. Like I mean, yeah, you're right. Everyone's like, they're always gonna be like the core, you know, which is understandable. Like I've even been this way with a lot of things, where it's like, you know, the first one always has like the magic. Mm-hmm. That's what I guess like, you know, you started with, and then the second one that you do, like it's got all these expectations that it you know, by default has to live up to. But then, if you, as an like an artist, the one who's making it, like feel that it's doing so much like more and it's better than the first one, then like it doesn't even matter what people say at that point. Like you'll know in your like in your heart that it's like it was better. Like kind of like trailed off there.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's how I am. I'm just like, yeah, fuck that. Like, this is gonna be way better. Like, I just know it.
Yeah,
because I'm the one creating it, you know. So it's just, and it's awesome to have so much time. Like, we spend so much time on these, but it's all that time that gives you that space to just think of what the fuck ever you want to put into it. Like.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why a lot of stuff takes, you know, it'll take a while to come out, because you know, if you just go right to airing whatever the first thing that comes to your head without, you know, thinking about it or planning it, it's, you know, it's probably not going to be very good.
Right.
I mean, there are definitely cartoons that like people can. It's almost like they're magically like just like spawning them out, and they come out so frequently, and they're still like they're good, and like some of the best cartoons, it's like the author put like little to no effort into it.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of the newer cartoons coming out that like they like tweened everything, and it's getting 100K views. You know what I'm saying? It's because of the channel. Already has the channel already has that drive and those supporters there. So like I said before, you know, it's not always like the quality of your work, it's just how like the exposure that it's getting, you know.
Yeah, and not to say the work isn't quality, because if it's what their you know, their audience wants, then, you know, it's doing its job. It's like, you know, it's not low effort if it's like,
yeah, if it's like pleasing people and they're like, make the next one, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And then
there'll be people. Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
No, sorry. Like because like, you know there are shows like 12-Ounce Mouse, right, where like anybody could draw like and animate the characters you see on that cartoon if you've ever seen it, but like that show has like a really I mean it's ridiculous as hell, but it has like a coherent story, I think, and it's got, you know, its core audience that love it to death, and it's like, you know, it's a testament to how, you know, it's subjective. It's this old Adult Swim show created by Matt Malero, and it's this surreal, bizarre, like I guess action drama show.
Mm-hmm.
But it features like characters that are drawn like if you they look like, you know, kindergarten drawings,
Right.
but like with guns, and it's actually like really violent.
Like Happy Tree Friends.
Yeah, well, okay, it's not like sadistic violent like Happy Tree Friends, but like it's like over the top like action like violence,
Uh-huh.
but done with like, you know, these stick figure characters.
That's funny as shit. I'm surprised I like successfully fed my son a bottle and like didn't have to hardly
Oh, is
do
that what
shit.
you were doing? I thought you were just cradling him.
Yeah, I was holding him for a second, but like he's 6 months, my youngest son, and he's starting to be able to like hold his bottle by himself. So usually I just like lay him down and give him that shit now, and he just drinks it himself.
Oh, nice, man.
He just learned how to crawl now, so like he's fucking road runner right now.
Oh yeah, like pad all of the wall corners or.
I wish. But, well, I've already been through this before because I have a 2-year-old. Well, he's not 2 yet. He turns 2 in March, and yeah, he's about to start going through his table twos. I've been having a rough week, man, because like I've been working on this
I can't even
scene,
imagine.
and like my kids have both had a cold, like a really bad cough all week, and they're just now getting over it, like starting to, but it was rough, like just because
That
like
blows.
luckily I didn't get sick, but what I did was I remember you saying something once about drinking orange juice, like when you're about to get sick, and I drank hella orange juice and I didn't get sick, like it helped.
Yeah, man.
But,
I mean, it's not just orange juice, but just load up on like vitamin C because like,
Yeah,
I guess
and
that's like the
nutrients, too.
biggest immunity booster.
yeah,
All the
nutrients, and
vitamins.
just gotta have energy to fight viruses in general. But,
Yeah, I mean, I think I can trace every time I've gotten really sick to like, wow, I drank nothing but like coffee and like energy drinks. I
oh hell no, I
coupled with
drank.
like a lack of sleep, and it's like, oh, no wonder I got super sick.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I drink mostly water because I smoke so much weed. Like I can't, like I have to,
Yeah.
or I'll like
Yeah,
fucking pass out or something because I'll just be too dehydrated. But it's just like, you know, like if you drink alcohol or whatever, and you're supposed to drink
Yes.
water because
Oh
you
my
can get
god,
a hangover.
yeah.
And
Like if I'm such a lightweight. If I drink and I don't have like a water like immediately after, like I'm gonna wake up with some degree of a hangover.
damn, somebody said, Green Lantern said, favorite Pokemon to play as in Smash. I like Pikachu and Greninja, but I haven't really played as Greninja. My favorite Pokemon to play as in Smash. I like Greninja. I like Greninja because like his moves are dope. I like his I like the Shuriken jump. That shit is, I love doing that.
Oh yeah, his water shuriken.
Yeah. I like Charizard because he's a cool Pokemon too, but like he's so slow in Smash. Every time I play as him like on some serious shit, I get my ass beat. Like, I mean, I probably could beat level 9s with the Charizard, but he's just so slow. That's the only thing. And Pikachu, I like playing as Pikachu. Pikachu's fun.
Oh yeah, Pikachu's great. My one friend slays with him. He's like ridiculously hard to hit. But like I gotta like in Smash, I always have to like I do the best with the slower characters because I'm not constantly like killing myself, like flying off the stage and doing something stupid.
Hell yeah! Hold up, bro. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, sure. Actually, wait. I gotta. Hang on. I'm gonna be right back too. I gotta check on something.
You got little dude. My bad. My son crawled like 50 feet into his brother's room that quick. Had to go get him. Hello, Rugrat. Smoke weed every day. I heard it makes colds more bearable, but it doesn't get rid of them. Like orange juice, yeah, orange juice. Like when I drink orange juice, it helped me. You know what I'm saying? I kill myself all the time trying to go under the stage and make it to the other ledge. I'm pretty good at Smash, honestly. Like, my favorite person to play as recently has been Link. Because, I don't know, I'm just really good with Link, and I love, like, the infinite bombs you get. I just be throwing bombs like crazy. I don't know. Hey, Matt, are you still there, or did you, like, go to take a shit or something? He probably, like, went to take a dump or something. Or take a piss. But yeah, shout out to my 4 viewers right now. I saw we was at 6 a little earlier and shit. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody, whoever is viewing, for stopping by and, you know, hanging out with me and Matt. Just working on the scene right now. And if anybody's curious, for anybody that's curious, I'm almost halfway done with Black Earth Part 2. Look up Link in Smash 4. Wait, so what do you mean? Like, there's gonna be a new Smash Brothers, like, on the Switch? If there's a Smash Brothers coming out on the Switch, I'm getting the Switch, like, right when they drop. Or whenever the Smash Brothers coming out, that's when I'm getting one. Please tell me there is. Everyone thinks he's a bad character.
Hey, are you back? Or
yeah. Yeah. I figured you had to go take a dump or something. I was like, oh, thank you.
I had to stuff, but I was like,
oh, wow.
Yeah, no, it's a dump. That's what I'm checking on. My bowels.
That's so funny. I was literally like, oh, I guess he probably had to go take a shit. Kingston.
So, Gren Lunton, I don't own a face cam yet, and I don't think anyone would want to see that if I did. My room's a mess.
I figured it was like being laggy too, so I didn't even like.
Oh yeah, when I came back, I was like, wait, is Tenacious on? You were looking at the camera, like blank staring at it. It's like, oh, this is my freeze.
Kingston.
Gren Lunton. Everyone thinks Link is a bad character. Projectile characters always beat new players or players that don't practice. Yeah, that's why I always lose to Links.
I'm good with Link, dude. That's like my favorite character to play as.
He's cool. Like all of his attacks are pretty sweet. I like Toon Link just because he's like a
them both, but
anthropomorphic version of him.
I like to play as them both, but the regular Link, he's just more powerful to me and more serious. Like, he hits harder than Toon Link, sure. But Toon Link is fun too.
Link is like the coolest. Like, would it be safe to say he's probably the most popular Nintendo character like ever?
Him and Mario.
Yeah, I used to play as... yeah, Mario. Yeah, I guess Mario has more reach in terms of like the older gamers of the world.
Yeah, I used to play as Star Fox when I was younger, like on the old ones, like on 64. I used to always play as Star Fox. Like, that was my favorite character. And I would be beating everybody's ass with him. But then
Fox would still be like my absolute favorite if they didn't change his voice from the ridiculously Japanese one in Melee.
I feel like they just made him look gay ever since he left the GameCube. I just feel like he just didn't like him no more. No offense to anybody that's like
no, it's his
homosexual.
voice. Like,
I just don't like the way
yeah, no,
he
but it's,
looked.
you know, he legit sounds like a I'm not trying to like diss like gay people, but like he does sound a little like legitimately gay.
Yeah, I don't even know what they were going
This
for
is
there.
Fox reporting for duty.
Like that makes me want to make a parody of him, and he's just like got on fucking leggings or something gay. Like, like I don't even know. Like that sounds bad. Let me stop. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Like I don't know, man. Like it's yeah. I'll stop.
But if you see something like that come out, yeah, that'd be funny. But I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. It's like you got to put it in the art.
No.
Huh?
Dude, yeah, but like, oh, sorry, to cut you off.
Oh no, you good. I was just saying you got to just put it in the art and fucking.
Yeah, but it's funny because I've met like actual like gay people that use gay as like, you know, to describe things also that they don't, you know, particularly, or they use the word loosely as like an adjective for anything.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, like I know, I actually have a couple friends that are like that, like, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like there's always gonna be people that are offended, still.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like that's like the cool thing to be now. It's like if you're offended, that means like you're
right.
you're popular, basically.
They're like, if you're offended, you're weak.
No, yeah, it's almost like if you get offended for everybody, that means you're a good person. And then like I don't know, a lot of people that I've met, like they'll usually turn out to be like the most shallow and like the first ones to, you know, throw you under the bus, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't your bros, they ain't your homies, they ain't your amigos or whatever other words we use to describe close friends.
Uh-huh. Yeah, people like that are gonna test you, pretty much.
Yeah, but it's almost like, I mean, because when I was studying in Manila and I was living there, it was almost like when you get to meet other people, you know, supposedly who are you know, are oppressed or victims, that everyone's like they're even more like unfiltered and like quote unquote offensive than, I don't know. It's just, I feel like everything's just, it's like judge people on their actions, not by what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Or how they like, you know, or how they may like, I don't know. Well, acting is kind of like how your behavior is kind of like an action, but
yeah. I mean, people are just, this is going to be something always going to happen. People are always going to have opinions and judge, and it's whatever. It's just like the balance of fucking positive and negative or something. I don't know. It's just like,
I mean, it's
usually
at the end of the day, yeah, you're right.
And usually the positive, for me at least, the positive usually outweighs the negative. So
yeah.
But wait, what did you guys say? Link sold the most amiibos. That's crazy. I believe that. I believe that he sold the most amiibos.
Dude, Link is a character that can do like no wrong. Like, if a Nintendo made a game and like, if God, this is so terrible to say. If Link like raped somebody, no one would get mad at him. Like no one would be like.
They could do anything with Link. Like they keep making that nigga look prettier and prettier every game.
God, yeah, he gets more beautiful looking like every iteration.
And nobody's saying anything about it. Nobody's like, Link too pretty. Like you don't see nobody saying that. We just like whatever. Like yay, new game. Can you imagine?
Yeah, no. If they did that to like who's the character that keeps getting like made over and over again?
Like, they just put him in a new game.
Oh, they should put him in what?
Oh, when they I was gonna say if they put him in the new game and like he literally looks like a girl, like 100%, nobody's even gonna say anything.
Yeah, that was. I remember when the very first like Breath of the Wild trailer came out. People were like, there was this whole rumor going around that the Link in this game is a woman. That's amazing. Like, this is so great. It's so progressive. It's like, no, it's still Link. He's a dude, but he's just even girlier looking than he's ever been.
Right. Makes me want to like do a parody and like have Link have girl lips. It's just like
yeah. Or like do like Link through the years, and it's like just show him getting like more and more effeminate looking.
Hell yeah. Yeah, honestly though, like somebody said on the chat earlier, I think that that there's gonna be a Smash 4 on the. I don't know if they said it's gonna be on the Switch or what, but apparently, I guess there's supposed to be a new Smash coming out on the Switch, most likely because that's the new thing coming out. But if it is, I'm getting that shit. I'm getting the Switch like soon as it comes out.
Yeah, it's looking more and more like something that's gonna. I think it'll. It could be like finally their console that everybody's like that takes them back.
Yeah.
Their heyday. Because I mean, I don't know. I was never too crazy about the Wii. I mean, the GameCube to me is still like the best.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, I think whenever that game comes out, I'll definitely get a Switch if it's up there.
Yeah, I mean, is it like a Smash 4 is getting like a port? Like, do you guys in the comments know? Like, it's like a port but with like a ton of extra features on it. Maybe like even more new characters and
Smash 4. Smash 4 is on Wii U. Oh,
but the one they're making.
Oh, so are they making a new one? Like they're making a Smash 5, or am I just retarded? Because I thought somebody said something about a new Smash Brothers coming out.
I've heard of that too. It was like a new Smash Brothers, but it's like I think if they do like because the games are usually like they're so far apart from each other. I think it would just have to be like a port of Smash 4. I'm assuming, but if they make like a completely new one, it's like wow.
Oh yeah, if they make a new one on the Switch, I would still get it because I don't have it on Wii U anyway. I mean, I have it on my 2DS, but I don't have it on Wii U. So
yeah, I never owned a Wii U either. Like so the 3DS is the only way I could play.
I have a Wii U, I just don't have it up there. I wish I did.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't play it much. After my 1-year-old broke my fucking Super Mario Bros. Game, I haven't been playing it. He broke it in half.
Oh.
But
and then he'll grow up and be like, "Can we play Mario, Dad?" And it's like, "Well, here it is, son."
Green Lantern said, "No Smash yet. The leaks seem false about Melee HD."
Oh, Melee HD.
I think they'll make a new Smash one day. People aren't gonna stop bitching about it. They might as well. If they're gonna make a new system, why the fuck would you not make a new Smash? Like.
Yeah, that's one of their. I mean, at this point, that's one of their staple titles. Like people. I mean, people
if they
still.
Don't, somebody else will make one. Like a fucking fan's gonna make one. And put that shit up.
Someone was getting on me last night on my stream about like how Project M is like a huge like it's pretty much the I don't know the Smash game all the fans have wanted. It's got like the ultimate like tech that from like all the games that everyone liked and kept them.
Damn.
Or something. Yeah, all these really like in-depth fan projects, man. Like Nintendo's got to start like really considering like hiring some people.
Yeah, who knows? I feel like a lot of people are making like their own little shit out of people's stuff, and like they're just letting them. I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing. I don't know. It's just kind of like the power of freedom, I guess. Like you just see it being displayed, like the fact that people can get away with shit like that.
Yeah, I mean the whole story behind like oh wait, wow, Gren, I didn't realize that you were the same Pika from my stream. Wow. That's
Oh, what's up, dude?
so.
Thanks
But like
again for coming back.
Yeah, that's my mind was just blown away right now. Your mind fucked me. It's like had like an Inception-esque moment, but that doesn't make any sense. But no, like you know how they had that Metroid AMR2, that fan game that was like ostensibly like way better than any Metroid game they've ever made in the past, you know, how many years.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about it.
And they shut it down. Like Nintendo was quick on the trigger with that because I think because it made them look bad.
Damn. That's kind of cool though. Like fucking Nintendo shut your shit down. Like this shit was a real movement.
Yeah, it's almost like a compliment, really. Like it's testament to how great your work is if Nintendo has to come in and say like, hey, you can't.
And I'm sure he didn't
this.
like delete it from Earth. Like he has it. He just probably can't.
Yeah. I mean,
people,
I think it's still
or
circulating.
Something. Yeah, if he just tries to sell it or something, he's fucked, probably.
Yeah, I think that's like the big. I think because I know people still have like copies and stuff, and it's been distributed around. It's just free basically, but like
he just like gets the government CIA sent to his house, and they're like delete. They're like burn the evidence. Like you want to fuck with Nintendo? You're like holy shit. Nintendo.
I mean, Disney could do that. I'm not sure if Nintendo has that kind of clout just yet.
Yeah, you're right.
But then it's like, because I know the new Sonic game that's coming out for Switch. Sega actually hired like people who have made their own Sonic fan games, like these fan programmers, to work on the game.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, so it's almost like you know how like the CIA, you have those you know those dramas on TV where it's like the CIA recruits this like notorious like criminal who's like better at hacking than them, and it's like it's like we won't arrest you, but you have to work for us now. So it's like Nintendo shows up to like all these fan creators, and it's like your game's too good. You either work for us and make our titles as good as yours, or we're going to sue you.
Right.
And then in the shows too. I mean, they still pay the criminals. The characters are still paid on like the CIA or whatever's payroll. So it's like that's not a bad gig.
Yeah, it's like they find somebody that's so good at being bad, they hire them to catch bad guys because like they just already.
Yeah, I think it's what the Blacklist is about. My sister's obsessed with that show. So it's like they bring whoever created.
It's all good though.
Oh.
What were you saying though? They frame somebody?
Yeah, like what's it like the yeah, so they could bring on this guy who created like the Metroid game and then have him actually work on a licensed Metroid game for them.
Well,
instead of just like saying, hey, take your stuff down.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know the whole story. It's just what I've seen in like review videos on the whole situation. So
right, yeah, bro.
Maybe they did offer it, but then he turned them down.
Yeah, I gotta go change my son's diaper and shit and fucking.
Oh yeah, you should go do that.
Put him down for a nap or something. So, I'm probably gonna stop streaming for now, but. Maybe later. Like, what are you doing later?
I don't know yet. We might be going out. The whole fam's like up here, but I don't know. I don't know the yet. They're not even here yet. So.
Right. Yeah, I'll probably stream later tonight or something. But I'll hit you up though. But thanks for stopping by the stream and shit too.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Red Lantern. Yeah, I mean, you're right. The logic there is, this company, they're not wanting to shut down fan. It's just the fact that a fan project exists that's better than anything they've put out, like a decade for that one franchise that they don't seem to pay any attention to anymore is like, that says a lot. Yeah, and I think like it's funny because we look at the animation community and like you know, there are people who just their cartoons mercilessly like just destroy Nintendo franchises, but they're still cool, which is great. Probably because it's like, well, this isn't impeding our sales of these games, so these low-life animator vagabonds can continue making their drippy money off of it. Alright, dude. Yeah, man. Again. Talk to you later.